So today we're going to talk about the number one reason for the frequent neck pains. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Aish Bhardas, your personal sports scientist. So today we're going to talk about the number one reason for the neck pain. And yes, there are a variety of disorders or physical injuries or a whole lot of the stuff that can cause neck pain. But this is the one which is affecting most of the population, and that is the upper cross syndrome. If you haven't checked out my Instagram page, you can go out. It's the sports scientist, the same as of my YouTube channel name. And I recently asked a question about upper cross syndrome. Are you aware about that? And most of the population said no, they don't know about upper cross syndrome. So this is the video for them and for you if you don't know about it. So what is upper cross syndrome? So basically consider these are the shoulders. The pecs attaches to your shoulder, the pectoris muscle, the pecs muscle, and your upper trapezius attaches to the same area, and the other set of muscles is your neck muscles, the neck flexors. So what is neck flexion? Neck flexion is this movement. This is neck flexion. Neck flexion. So they are small cervical muscles which produce these movement, and the other thing is you have scapular retractors. Now what is scapular retraction? Is basically when the scapula goes inward like this. It goes like this. It will squeeze in towards your spine. That is retraction of your scapula. So what happens in upper cross syndrome is basically your pecs get tight and your upper traps get tight. So what you end up being is because the pecs are tight, your shoulder will move forward like this. Like, I might be exaggerating a little, but this is what happens. Your shoulder will go anteriorly and your neck will extend because upper traps have attachment shoulder to occiput. So this will go like this. Your neck is extended and your shoulders will round off like this, and this leads to tightness, and you will find people stretching their upper traps area or doing this to really elevate the pressure from that. And simultaneously, as the pecs and the upper traps are getting tighter, your neck flexors and your scapular retractors are getting inhibited, or they are not strong enough to compensate for the movement or the force produced from the chest and the upper traps. So that's why their force from here, the neck flexor, is not enough. So the neck extends and the pecs are too tight, or they're producing more force, or they have more tone in the normal posture. So the shoulder moves forward and the scapula also gets protracted. So the retractors are not working properly, or they are weak. So the shoulder goes anteriorly. So you might be wondering, how do we eventually end up in the upper cross syndrome? So basically this starts as soon as you sit on a chair and start working on a laptop or computer screen or any device, or most of the time. So how? So this is what happens. Most of the times when we are working on a computer or some a desktop, so our arms will be extended. Most of the times our seat will be a little back, so our arms will reach forward, and in order to reach forward we need to protract the shoulder. So the shoulder protracts and the hands reach forward, so this gets shortened, the pecs get shortened because of the protraction. And most of the times the screen is a little upward, so you need to extend your neck a little bit. So constant sitting for 6 to 7 hours a day like this for so long, it eventually tenses up your muscles, and we don't stretch. Most of us, I'm talking about the general population, they don't exercise that much. So, or most of them don't even exercise, and they don't stretch. So all of this leads to imbalance in the muscles, and the results is the upper cross syndrome. The other reason for the upper cross syndrome is all the fitness lovers who go to the gym regularly and exercise. All the people like to do chest exercises just so much, and I've seen so many people, the favorite muscles that people like to do is biceps and chest. They just keep on doing those muscles. They want to have bigger arms, bigger chest, and so again chest gets too tight. Again the protraction occurs, which eventually causes your back are not able to cope up with the amount of force which is being applied from the pecs, so the shoulder protracts. So the mechanism is always the same: inhibition of deep cervical flexors and inhibition of your scapular retractors, and overactivation of tightness of pecs and your upper traps, which eventually leads to upper cross syndrome. So that's it guys for today's video. I hope the video was helpful, and now you learned that why you are having that frequent neck pains. And remember to stretch, and if you're training, train in proportion. The equal amount of focus should be given to your back and your chest. Don't overemphasize on one muscle group. So, and yeah, you can follow me on Instagram for awesome stuff I post on. Like YouTube is just once a week, and Instagram is 3 or 4 times a week, so that's a lot of information is being uploaded on Instagram. So follow me at the Sports Scientist, and there are a lot of stuff over there. So yeah, and give a thumbs up, like the video, share and subscribe to our channel. Until then, see you in the next video, and keep exercising.